Hi my dear little ones, welcome you all to our today's CVS class. I hope all of you are safe and healthy at your home. What we discussed in our last class? Yes, we discussed about seed germination and the various stages in the germination of a pea seed. Did you study the topics well? Shall we start our today's class? Today we are going to study about the parts of plant. Like we, the human beings, plants also have different parts. And these parts of the plant help them to grow, survive and reproduce. The parts of plant that can be seen above the soil is called shoot of a plant. Shoot of a plant includes stem, leaves, flowers and fruits. The part of a plant that can be seen below the soil is called root of a plant. Let's see the different parts of a plant. Leaf, stem, flower, fruit and root are the different parts of a plant. Today we are going to study more about these plant parts. In our last class we studied about the germination of a pea seed. Did you remember? During the germination of pea seed, which part comes from the seed at first? The leaf or the root? Yes, very good. During germination, the first part comes from the seed is radicle, and this radicle develops to form root of a plant. So let's discuss about roots. We all know that roots grow under the ground, and the roots helps for absorbing water and minerals required for plants from the soil, and the root fixes plant to the soil, and it also helps for rainwater to seep into the soil and to prevent the washing away of soil. Once more my little ones, what are the functions of roots? Yes, root fixes plants in the soil and it helps for absorbing water and minerals required for plants from the soil. It helps for rainwater to seep in the soil and to prevent the washing away of soil. We use roots of many plants as medicines to make decorative things and use as our food. Okay, so let's see such plants. Can you identify this plant? Okay, this is common sida. Its another name is kurundoti. The roots of these plants are used for skin disorders and for healing wounds. You know the name of this plant, right? Can you say what is this? Yes, this is vetiver. And its another name is ramacham. What is the use of these roots? Yes, the roots of ramacham is used for making medicated drinking water. Did you know the name of this tree? This is teak tree, and its roots are used for making decorative things. This is rosewood tree. Its another name is ET, and its roots are also used for making decorative things. The roots of tapioca and sweet potato is also called madura-kiranga, and they are used as our food item. My dear little ones, did you understand about roots? Okay, so let's discuss about the stem of plants. The stem transport the water and minerals absorbed by the root to the leaves. We all know that in plants, leaves are arranged on the stem. So, if there is no stem, leaves cannot stand. Like roots, stems of some plants are also used as our food. Okay, so let's see such plants. We use the stem of amaranthus, taro and asparagus as our food. And we also use the stem of sugarcane. Dear children, did you know from where do we get sugar? Yes, we get sugar from the stem of sugarcane. Okay, my dear little ones, did you understand about stem? Okay, so let's discuss about leaves. We all know that leaves are green in color. The green color is due to the presence of a substance in leaf called chlorophyll. In your higher classes, you will study more about this chlorophyll. Okay? In our previous class, we studied that plants make food in their leaves. So, the leaves are called the kitchen of the plants. Now, let's discuss about fruits. We know that fruits protect the seeds and new plants will grow from the seed. There are some fruits having one seed and many seeds. Let's see the fruits having single seed, that means only one seed. Mango, plum, cherry, apricot, avocado. So these are the fruits having only one seed. Let's see the fruits having many seeds. Pomegranate, apple, guava, custard apple, papaya, jackfruit, watermelon, kiwi. My dear little ones, did you understand about the fruits having many seeds? Okay, so let's discuss about flowers. Flowers are the parts of plants that make fruits and seeds. And the seeds are protected inside the fruits. My dear little ones, did you understand about the plant parts? Shall I give you an activity? All of you take page number 18. In your textbook, the picture of a plant is given. You have to write down the parts of plant given in the boxes in your textbook. Dear little ones, so let's summarize our today's topic. Today we discussed about plant parts and the function of each plant part. I hope you all understand the topics very well. See you in the next class. Thank you.